If you want to start making your own guitar loops, thinking about getting your first guitar, or you already have one but you have no idea where and how to start, this is the right video for you. And I promise, after this video you'll be able to make your own guitar loops completely from scratch. I'll be teaching you how you can play your first chords, how you record your guitar properly, and I will also tell you the basics of mixing your guitars. So without talking too much, let's get right into it. Before we can start, we want to make sure that our input on our interface is set right. It must not clip, otherwise it will sound bad at the end. Also, make sure to get rid of the white noise that comes from your pickups. So set the pickup knob to a position where you have no noise. The easiest way you can play your first chord is by using the E and the G string. I know, 2 notes is not a chord, but in this video I will be referring to them as chords because for our genre 2 notes is good for the beginning. If you use the E and the G string, a major chord is built like this. First you got the root note on the E string, and then the third note is on the G string but 1 fret up. So you got the root note and then you got the third in the scale. Then in this case you have a G major chord. So now let's play a minor chord. From the G major we can go up 4 on the E string. Then we are at B on the E string, and as you can see my ring finger is holding the G string but on the same fret as the root note. And this is a minor chord, when you have the E and the G string on the same fret. And if you go down 2 again, then you have an A major chord again if you play it like this. Yeah, this is pretty simple. And to make it more interesting, we want to add a third note, a fifth note actually, the fifth note in the scale. And this is also pretty simple. Basically you have the root note and then you go up 2 and then you play the A string. So for example, we have the G major chord again. We have first the G, the root note. Then we go up 1, 2 on the A string. And actually the root note and the fifth note, if you use the E and the A string, is always like this. So you have the root note, then 2 up on the A string, there's the fifth. To demonstrate, let's go to a B minor, again the B, and now the fifth note, 2 up on the A string, two down. As you can see, the fifth note is very simple to play. And to make this video a bit interesting, let's actually make a little sample with it. And as you heard, I used some different notes. First, as in the beginning, I used the G major, then the B minor, and then the A major. And then I went down actually to an F sharp minor chord. If you know something about music theory, you will know this progression. It's very simple. But yeah, this is a cool thing you can do. And then in the second part, I went up from the B minor, 3 notes on the root note, to a D major chord. And then down again to the A major and to the F sharp minor again. Yeah, that's it for the chords. Let's head into the mixing. Mixing. The first thing I always do is applying an amp. Out there are a lot of good guitar amps. The most popular ones are probably Corey Wong and Guitar Rig. At the moment I only use Guitar Rig, so let's choose a preset from there. Yeah, I guess that sounds pretty decent. And if you're also looking for Guitar Rig presets, then you have to check out my Guitar Masters kit. Inside you will find all of my exclusive amp presets for that industry tone, additional mixer presets, and an ebook where I explain exactly what top producers want when they are looking for guitar loops. Inside the ebook there's also videos where I break down my exact playing technique. So if you want to get your guitars to a whole nother level, then click the first link in the description. And on top, use the code MASTERS20 for 20% off of your order today. But now let's get back to the mix. So after an amp I always add some EQ, and I usually cut my guitars at around 100 Hertz, and then I just scroll up so we get rid of some of these frequencies. And then I usually take a quick listen and filter out some frequencies that I don't like. Actually, let's finish this sample up real quick. So let's get back on the guitar and record a top line. And to make these guitars sound a bit more interesting, I actually want to add an additional pedal on it. Yeah, let's load up Explorer real quick and let's see how it sounds if we turn this, and this up. Yeah, that sounds insane. Now let's add a vocal, and for the vocal I actually thought about adding one from my brother LMC, and yeah, let's see how it sounds. Yeah, so that was it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it and learned something from it, leave a like and a comment. And don't forget to check out my Guitar Masters kit if you want to make your guitar sound real industry ready. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.